We just drove our Ford Fusion SE up to the New York Auto Show. I bought it as an interim car because we have an electric car scheduled to be built by the end of this year. We wanted to come here and check out some of the other electric cars meanwhile. Here's the first car, the Nissan Ariya. Very nice looking car in person. We were impressed by the lines and the design language in person. I think it looks better in person than it does on TV or on the screen. And the wheels look better in person as well. Large back seat in the back. So it was nice to see that there was both leg room and headroom. And the doors, they open 90 degrees as well. So it seems to be a nice car for family. As far as the seats go, I have to admit, I think the back seat for me was better than the front seat, and I'll explain why once you see me get to the front of the car there. But overall, the design was striking. Let me show you the front of this thing here. You can see the Nissan logo lights up. Daytime running lights. Very attractive car for sure. But once I got into the car in front, the front seats were just too thin for my frame. My body is kind of on the wide side, and I just felt like it didn't fit me well in the front, or like it was made for, slightly smaller folks. But the screens were very high resolution, and the graphics on them, and even the rear view digital camera in the mirror was a nice touch and unexpected on the Nissan. All the buttons seem to be nice to the touch, nice feedback when you touch them, and the materials were very high quality in the car as well. So that was impressive with the Nissan, and I have to say, nice car. Next car we run into is the Corvette E-Ray. Very beautiful looking car. Does not look too much different from a normal Stingray. And of course, this is not a full electric car. This is a hybrid, like a plug-in hybrid type vehicle. Probably will sell well, and they probably won't make a lot of them anyway. But yeah, it's nice to see it there. We also saw the Mach-E GT there. That car is not on our list as it doesn't have the technology we're looking for, and the price is slightly higher than where we want to be. But the next car that we saw is the Chevy Trailblazer EV. Very impressive looking vehicle. They had it on a platform and we could not get in it. You could tell that the vehicle is on the larger side. Did talk to one of the Chevy representatives that was there, and they told me that this car was starting around $60,000 the way that we saw it there, and the range was only 320 miles. So having said that, over our price point and not performing quite up to specs like the car that we have on reserve. So that was kind of a turnoff, even though we liked the car visual. Now this next EV just kills it. The Chevy Silverado EV is just a phenomenal truck. It does remind you of the Hummer EV, but it's different. The look is different, and the features and content are definitely a little bit more Silverado-like for sure. Tons of space in this truck, and the truck has a lot of sporting and beauty to it, to its design. Look at this bed. Look how everything just passes through. It's just crazy. And look at the tailgate. Unbelievable design and engineering has gone into this particular car. We did talk to a rep there about this vehicle, and I believe it was between 80,000 and up. Definitely over the price point. So in terms of exhibit, Subaru killed the auto show. I mean, look at this exhibit. The screens with the waterfalls and the scenery, and then this floor that basically is like you're standing in the middle of a lake. it was something else. I mean, you could actually the visuals, the audio that they have pumping through the speakers. They try to make you feel like you're outdoors, like you're out in the wilderness, and they kept changing where you were, whether it was forests, mountains, canyons, valleys. That was really nice in terms of an exhibit. Matter of fact, been to a few car shows. I don't think I've ever seen any exhibit quite like this one. By the way, we did get in Subaru's Solterra EV. It was just way too small. This next car is a lot of fun. This is the Dodge Charger Daytona EV Hellcat. It looks like a Challenger, but they're calling it a Charger, I guess because it's an EV. Great car. Obviously not really a family car, but I had to show it to you. Beautiful. All right, so next up is the Kia EV9. It is nice. Look at this third row. Look at the visibility coming out of the windows for a third row in an SUV. You just don't see that in most third row SUVs. The size is there, the dimensions are there, the amenities are there, the styling is there. It's unmistakable. You know exactly what it is. And I have a feeling that car is going to be a hit in its own right. But it's just a little bit too big for us in terms of what we're looking for. And we want a 2-row, like 5-seater type EV. And that's mainly because a vehicle like this, I'm a little skeptical of the range on it and the MPG E numbers on a vehicle this size. But of course, we'll see how this vehicle does with the EPA once it's scheduled to launch. So there was one EV that really surprised us. It kept us coming back, and I'm going to actually just play the live footage so you can see my initial reaction.
Guys, seriously, straight up, we're pretty impressed with the Ioniq 6. Does look better in person. Nice deep trunk. Little hidden storage underneath. Seats do fold flat, so that's a plus. Buttons are lit for nighttime. And a lot of space inside. Nice big P0 Pirellis on it. Mirrors fold in. It's nice. Okay. Definitely got to move the seat back. Very impressed with the space in here. Look at my legs. They're like almost straight.
Wow.
Right? And look at him sitting behind me. So they did a good job. Gianni, how's my head look up here? I got a little space, right? It doesn't feel claustrophobic though. Definitely, this right here is nice. This cutout for me because it makes it feel wider than what it is. You know what I mean? All controls, buttons feel great. Drive modes. It's a nice car. They did a good job.
So I have to mention the BMW i4 eDrive is phenomenal, but too small and rear-wheel drive. So that's off the list.
Okay, guys, so we're at the round table now. And what's the consensus for the auto show?
Awesome.
Awesome?
Very excited. Looking forward to seeing all those electric cars on the road. Fast, quiet. Cool paint too.
Cool paint?
The paint, the colors, the mixture of colors, the flecks and two-tones and mattes and glosses mixed together. It's really creative.
What you think? Thumbs up? This is interesting for us because we've been driving BMWs for a long time. We recently stopped. We placed a reservation for a Fisker Ocean. And we just wanted to see some of the other cars and some of the other electric cars that were here. And we really liked that car a lot. It wasn't here at the New York Auto Show, but hopefully we'll get a chance to drive it soon when it comes to our state. And we'll keep you informed.
Bye. See you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll keep you updated as we get closer to our build date for the Ocean.